You guys are working on a really interesting project right now. Who's the client?
We're doing a project for one of the leading airlines. Currently, the airline infrastructure from a software perspective is very spread out. It's very disparate. The product that we're building is created in such a way that it really centralizes things. And so what this does is a lot of times when you have disparate software systems, if you want to make changes or improvements to any given experience, what's going to happen is you have to make a change here and there and there and there and there. And that really slows things down. And so what we're doing is we're consolidating all of that into one central location so that we can be focused on improving the experience on a continuous basis rather than making a small change and then most of the energy going into actually sending that change out to the...
So architecturally, it's almost like a component-based approach, right? Where you have this component that's shared across multiple...
That's exactly what it is, yeah.
Very cool, very cool. What are you guys working on right now? Who are you working with?
I work for a Fortune 1000 company. They do compliance software in the financial services industry. They've had a legacy system in place for 20 plus years. The design and the UX patterns are very old. So the project we're on is taking that old system and re-platforming it. It's very complex software. There's a very intense rules engine that had to be built because there are significant dollar impacts to your bottom line if you fall out of compliance.
How do you make sure that you succeed in it, right? So you don't end up creating the same beast all over again.
There's a laundry list of things you could be trying to accomplish with that rebuild other than simply just saying, it's time to rebuild our old software, let's go do it. That's a dangerous game to play where you can end up spending a ton of money and not being able to show what your return is on that investment at all. This has been a 4 to 5 year build that's gone through internal approaches, that's gone through multiple outside vendors to help them build that software, and they never got anywhere. It never got out to any actual users. It's been an internal project this whole time. Nothing matters until it actually gets out there and gets in someone's hands and they can start using it, right? That's when feedback starts coming in. That's when you start getting a return on your investment where actual people are using your software. So when we jumped on, we set up some very clear milestones of when we need to get this software out into people's hands to start testing it, and when we need to get it into production to actually start being used.
Yeah.
We hit a big milestone a couple months ago to get real people start using the software and getting a lot of valuable feedback. We've got another huge milestone coming up next month where it's going to production. Everything about the satisfaction of this project and our ability to keep working beyond these milestones comes from our ability to deliver that software to their users when we said we're going to deliver it. So without actually delivering on that, it's all talk.